What's going on, everyone? I hope you're doing well. Today, I have a pickup from Professor Josh over on Whatnot, and I have a Pop King Paul mystery box hunt for a 2-pack. So, let's see what I got. Alright, everyone, welcome back. So, first up here, Professor Josh had him a little Whatnot show. And I went over and picked a couple things up. And first up here, I've got a pretty good Spider-Man collection here. I did not have this one, so I had to pick him up. This was the 2022 Summer Convention Beyond Amazing collection. He said it was damaged, and it is damaged on the back. And he gave me a good deal on it. But it doesn't matter. It's going to be out of box anyway. So, with the rest of my stuff over here. So, it'll be out of box. And like I said, he told me that it was a damaged box, and I got it for pretty cheap. So I appreciate that. And I am a huge Robin Williams fan. There's not many people that has passed away that are celebrities that I was like really shaken over, other than Dale Earnhardt Sr. That's because my family knew him, and a few others, but I can't even think right now. Matthew Perry. But the one that got me the most was Robin Williams. And here is Alan Parrish, Robin Williams from the Jumanji. And so I would love to get all of the Robin Williams ones. There's not many. They should make a Patch Adams. That's one of my all-time favorite movies. I love that movie. They should make a Patch Adams. And then the Chase have the red nose. If you haven't seen Patch Adams, you need to watch it. And they also should have a Mrs. Doubtfire, and that should have a chase, and it should be, in my opinion, the meringue or the cake over his face. So. And then Josh made me a deal. I didn't want this at first, but I had to get it because I gotta stay in that Motu line, and he had an extra one, so I got this from him as well. This is the She-Ra Convention Limited Edition WonderCon 3,000 piece. I do not like the flaccid or facet or however you say it. I don't like them, but because most of them look pretty bad. If you've seen the Daredevil one, it's pretty bad. But this is probably the best looking one they have ever done. Actually, the Darth Vader one's not bad either. And I've got a Spider-Man one just called, the Spider-Man. But this one I think you could only get at the con, I believe. So, yeah, I like this. This is actually really nice. So there is She-Ra. I still need to get Glimmer and the Shadow Weaver here. I don't have those two. So, but I do like it. So, Josh, I appreciate you doing that for. And you know, this protector is not a bad. It's a hard stack, and it's not a bad hard stack actually. It's a pretty nice hard stack. It's got the authentic limited edition Funko thing on the top there. So I am excited to own this. The more I looked at it, the more I was like, okay, I think I need to have that. So Josh, buddy, I appreciate you for doing that, reaching out to me. All right, here we got the Pop King Paw box. This is, I'll show a picture here. They only showed a picture of the possible 2-packs you could get. This box kind of feels heavy on one side. I thought I might have had a hard stack or something, but I do not. Or do I? No, 4 protectors. These are upside down. Alright. So they only had, was it 12? They only had 12 2-packs, I think, or I might have been just 9. I don't know. So it's hunt for a 2-pack, and I've got 4 protectors. No, I have 2 protectors and a 2-pack. I would love to have either that Carl or Ellie, and I would love to have that Roger Rabbit and Jessica Rabbit. So let's do the single pops first. Alright, let's spin this around here. There is a sticker on top. Alright, this is the front. In 3, 2, 1. Mad Max 2018 Spring Convention. This is a pretty cool looking pop. Let me take this film off the front here. That is a pretty cool looking pop there. It's not something I will keep. I'll have it over on my whatnot. But pretty awesome detailed pop there. Alright, let's see here. This is my next one. This one is heavy. This is why I thought I had it. When I picked it up, I was like, okay, there's a hard stack in here or an armor or something, because this is a heavy, heavy pop. I don't know what this is. Alright, let's check it out. In 3, 2, 1. Hellboy 2018 Summer Convention. Holy crap, this thing is heavy. Let me get this film off of here. Maybe. So there is Hellboy. I'm going to take this out of the box. Just to see the detail on this thing. I really enjoyed the first Hellboy movie. Second one was okay. Holy cow. If you don't take this out of the box, look at this thing. Look at the detail on that. That is insane. That is insane. Wow. That is cool. I'm going to keep him out there. I'm going to keep him just for a simple fact that it's freaking cool. Alright guys, I have a 2-pack here. Did I get that top hit of that 2-pack? I don't know, we'll see. And 3, 2, 1. Game of Thrones. Nope, I did not get the top hit 2-pack. But it's a cool 2-pack. Jon Snow and Ramsay Bolton. So it was pictured. And it is my top hit of the box, but they're all three about the same price. So there is Jon Snow and Ramsay Bolton. Pretty cool. But once again, this will be in a Whatnot show. I will not be keeping this one. So we're going to go check the values, see if anything changed, and we'll be right back. Alright guys, I am back. That was a pretty good box. Some fluctuation, actually, upward. So for my lowest pop is the Mad Max pop here. When boxed, he was $28, and he is still $28. So there is the Mad Max pop there. My 2-pack here, the Game of Thrones, was $30 when boxed, and it went up $2 to $32. And my top hit of the day that had a dramatic change, Hellboy, this very detailed Hellboy. When he was boxed, he was $28. And now he has jumped up to $43. So, which brings me to my $59.99 box. I got back $103, which is $43 and a penny over. So I am very happy. I'm going to keep this one. The other two will be up for sale. And pretty good box. Always good when you double your prices. So, but anyway, guys, that's all I got for today. I hope y'all have a great day. Just take care of yourself, take care of each other, and remember God loves you. And we'll see you next time.